Thanks for finding my channel. This is my backgammon learning journey, which I want to share with you because it's the best game ever. So let's go under the backgammon microscope. Okay, for today's video, I'm just going to go over a few misplays in a friendly match against the missus at home. Just wanted to try out a new light as well, see if that improved things a bit. You can see also I'm using the Tempest clock. You can just see the numbers on it, so hopefully that will be useful going forwards. It's me trying to get used to it as well. So this was actually a misplay that my missus did. She did 13 to 7 very quickly because it looked so obvious, and then did the hit. Although she took some convincing, and I said no, the hit's correct. But of course the hit's correct, but it's correct with 7 to 1 as the cover because that only leaves one blot in a home board. So she did something that I'm guilty of at the moment a lot, and that's looking at an obvious play and doing it straight away, without taking a few seconds to consider there might be something a bit better. I think using your 12 seconds here is a key as well. You know, if you see something immediately and do it and it's all within your 12 seconds, well, why not use your 12 seconds that's free? It wouldn't have taken all that long to see here that there is a better play. I didn't really look into it at the time because I wasn't paying all that much attention. We were just having a friendly game at home. I probably would have noticed it if it had been a league match or something. You know, and I'm guilty of this as well, and everybody is to an extent, just picking a play that you see immediately because it looks right, and not taking the time to look for an alternative. Okay, this is the next game, and I've just explained to my wife that because it's now post Crawford that she should be doubling, which she did correctly. But I made the mistake of taking. I knew I had a free drop if I was behind, but I thought I was ahead, and the reason I thought I was ahead was because I'd rolled 6-1 and 5-3 as my first two rolls, and I'd managed to make the bar point and the 3-point. On that basis, I thought, well, I must be ahead, so I'll take. But XG here is saying, no, I'm actually a slight underdog. Now, the reasons I think I'm an underdog are my 3-pip race deficit, the fact that I haven't escaped my back checkers, and the fact that my wife has a few rolls to hit me loose in the outfield. I think she's only actually got 4 rolls. That'd be 6-1 and 3-4. 5-2 would normally hit 7, but that doesn't apply here. 7 away, but that doesn't apply. So it's slight. I mean, I'm only just an underdog, but I should be exercising my free drop here, and I just made the incorrect assumption I was ahead because I'd made a good start in inverted commas. So just be a bit wary of that. So this one is me basically doing exactly what my wife did in the previous game, which was making an obvious play, not using the 12 seconds on my clock, and missing an even better one. So use all your free time when you're playing with the clock. So you get 12 seconds to roll, and you can quite often get a roll done, a good shake and roll done, you know, still with 5 or 6 seconds left, and you can use that time to, okay, I saw that play immediately, but I've still got a couple of seconds left on my clock to have a look somewhere else. And if I had a look somewhere else, I'd have seen the hitting play, which is a considerable improvement. It's nearly a 0.2 blunder to play it the way I did, even though it looks completely obvious and, you know, desirable. The hitting play is much stronger here, and I didn't do it because I didn't use all my clock. Right, this blunder is a really good example of how you can take your eye off the ball if you're not careful and just make an automatic move that you think doesn't matter that much. Don't settle for that. Just take your time, and yeah, every little detail does make a difference here. Playing 18 to 17 is actually, the hit is obvious, and after that, playing 18 to 7 is the correct play. Now, the reason it's the correct play is what you're presenting white with from the bar. So on the bar, if white now rolls a 5, they can't use it to come off the bar and hit you loose on the 17 point. So you've duplicated the 5s, in other words. The other thing is, if you play 18 to 17, you've left that checker on the 10 point, and that checker on the 10 point can now only be hit from the bar by white if they roll double 5. If you move it from 10 to 9, they can now hit you with 5-4. There are 2 ways to roll 5-4, and there's only 1 way to roll 5-5. So a small detail, but they all add up. And if you play this game too quick, which is definitely the theme of this video, you don't use your clock time, and you have way too much clock time left. If you play too quick, you're probably not going to play to your best. Thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you'll join me another time soon.